guys, we're back again just for this final video on your Midnight Pumpkin. So today it's going to be a case, if I can pick them up. We've got some small stickers there we need to put on. We're not going to use all of them because some of them are for the resistors that they used to have on the 3-speed sort of mechanical speed controllers, and the resistor used to get hot, and that was caution stickers for that. And then obviously we've got the door stickers and the flames and stuff to go on. I'm going to put them on. I don't know what they're going to look like. It's just going to be a case of sort of try it, so I need to cut all of these out and apply them individually to the body. So I think getting them around these curves could be an issue, so we may have to perhaps warm the stickers up a bit to get them to flow around. But yeah, it's been going on quite a while, this build, so I hope you've enjoyed it. If you've stuck all the way through with me on these, I've quite enjoyed the build. It's pretty much bog standard at the minute, apart from the aluminium engine mount that I bought. We'll eventually do some upgrades for it, because there's an upgrade you can get for the steering which prevents this sort of quite sharp angle on the front wheels where they sort of tilt in as they go up. The wheel kind of sort of goes in an arc, so hopefully we'll do some upgrades and get rid of things like that, and make it a bit more controllable and a bit more fun. So I'm going to crack on and cut these stickers out, and I'll come back when I've done that. There you go, you can see the sticker there is lifting. So obviously try not to touch the backs with your fingers. Use a flat blade to stick to the back, and then position it where you want it, and then you can remove the blade and sort of put the sticker down, squeezing out any air that's underneath it, or you can hold them with tweezers. There's various ways you can do it, whatever you find most comfortable. Needs a steady hand at times for some of the more difficult stickers you'll find on some RC cars. But yeah, so I just thought I'd share that a little bit quick. I'm going to carry on and cut the rest out. Right guys, I've got all of the stickers cut out, so they're all individual now. And first thing you want to do is give the body a wipe over. If it's been sat for a while like this was before you get around to putting the stickers on, it was a little bit dusty from just sitting on the shelf, so I've given it a blown off with some compressed air, gone over it with some wipes, and then dried it with some just clean paper towel. And obviously once you have cleaned an area, try not to touch that area with your fingers, and I'll show you how I normally do it. They do tell you in the thing to, if I can get it to come up, right, there we go. So what it does tell you to do is to remove this outer piece, like I said earlier. We'll just stick that somewhere. So now you're just left with the sticker, and what they recommend is to peel this back so that you can, so you want to peel it back like this is what they recommend, and kind of fold that back like so. This plastic stuck to my arm already. Get off. Just peel that back so you've got a piece of the sticker here up, and then line this up where you want it to be, i.e. on the door, and stick this piece down, and then as you sort of peel backwards with the back in, you sort of apply pressure to the sticker to apply it to the door. But I tend to find that sometimes is more difficult, especially when you've got intricate shapes. So what I generally do is get something like a craft knife, something like that. I think this has already got something stuck on the back of it, look. Static something up a little bit, a bit of dust. I normally stick it to a knife like this. So we've got the sticker, and then I will bring it down into place and kind of roughly work out where I want it, and start from one piece and just gently rub across, keeping it away with the knife so that this top part doesn't stick too early, and then just gradually lift the knife away and just gradually keep working up like that. And I tend to find that that works really well. As you can see, I'm not sure if it's 100% straight because I'm working at a bit of an angle, but as you can see, that went on pretty clean. There's no bubbles or anything underneath it. It looks pretty good. So I'm going to crack on and do the rest, because I'm sure you don't want to sit here and watch me do every single sticker, and I'll come back once it's all done and we can have a look at the completed model. Right guys, I've got most of the stickers on there. As you can see, we've got some of the text on the side, we've got the Tamiya logo on the back, we've got the spotlights and the Tamiya web address on the top of the cab. So now we're going to come to this part, and this is going to be probably the difficult piece, because you've got flat stickers and you have to try to mold them around these curved surfaces. So we'll see how it turns out, and you can have a go. I'm going to take the time and just see how straight I can get them. So far it's looking pretty good. They've all gone on fairly straightforward and fairly easily. So basically, this sticker, if we look in the book here, it has to line up with the centre part of the bonnet. You can't really see that, can you? Let me move that, move it around this way. So as you can see here, we've got the centre line up the middle of the bonnet, and we've got a sticker either side, and they just sit either side of that ridge that runs up the bonnet. So we need to kind of get this front edge where we want it, and we can look at the rest of the sticker over the bonnet area, and you know, we can sort of have a check, and we can slide this around up and down any direction we want before we actually commit to sticking this sticker down. So looking at the sticker in the book, I think there is somewhere kind of as it should be. So I will stick that down, and then we will start to peel this out. And there we go. So that doesn't look too bad at all. Let's get it so the light's not shining on it. Where am I going? This way. So yeah, so we've got too many lights, but there you go. So as you can see, it's not too difficult. I'm dreading these corners up on these wheel arches, like here. Right guys, we're back. Had a reasonable amount of success. We've got the, if you can see it, the small on-off sticker there, because the switch is underneath here somewhere there. So that's our on-off switch. So we've got that little sticker on, and as you can see, we've got the stickers on. Now when I did this one first, and I started from the bottom up on this part, and that wasn't the way to go, because I had a wrinkle in the front here which I just can't get rid of. I may try warming that up a little bit, but this one I did from the top down, and it went almost perfect. It keeps lifting on the front there, but I think that's due to the curve of the body. So again, I may just heat that with a warm air gun and just try and soften that a bit and stick that down. The bonnet, these two went really well, really easy. This one I started from down here and I worked my way around, and this one went absolutely perfect. Not so on this side. This one decided to work its way down the wheel arch. It is just on there, but the trouble is with these stickers, when they're on, they're really hard to get off. And I didn't want to destroy the sticker, so I just thought, I'll leave it. You know, should have took a little bit more time. So anyway, there we go for the build of the Midnight Pumpkin. So the next thing is a run video. It is, what are we? It's gone 8 o'clock at night at the moment. So tomorrow morning I will take this out and we'll get a run video done, and I'll get this video up as soon as possible and get this series finished. Alright guys, I'm not quite sure what was going on with the video quality in this video. It was supposed to be 4K, but it seems to be, I don't know, it looks a bit grainy to me, so I'm not quite sure what's going on. But I thought I'd just do this quick little add-on to this video. I was hoping to run lipos in the Midnight Pumpkin, but I just thought I'd show you this issue that I've come across. Obviously with the this was originally designed to run NiCads, and NiCads have this oval shape, and most of sort of lipos and stuff you'll find today are square, and I did manage to find this lithium ion which has got the oval shape. And the problem that I've discovered is that these are a few millimeters longer than a traditional lipo. So we've got this bar on the side which is designed to clip around the battery and go into this slot here, and of course because the battery is bigger it doesn't reach. You can, by bending this up, kind of get that to slot in, but it's really putting the twist on this. And also they must be slightly thicker top to bottom here, because it's a very, very tight fit. I'll show you. I mean, I'm really pulling on this, and it's sort of dragging all the way. Oh, really tight. There you go. So it's dragging all the way through. Just very, very tight, which is a shame, because this, as you can see, it's a lithium ion, and this is the traditional NiCad. So if I get them flush on that end, you can see there's a little bit of a difference in length. You know, we've got the same plugs and everything, so for some models you're going to be okay, but for things like the Midnight Pumpkin, Vanessa's Lunchbox, and other stuff that's got, you know, an oval shaped battery box, then you're going to be struggling. And if I show you the NiCad going in, the NiCads slip in there really easily, and that latches over, so that extra few millimeters makes a big difference. So this is obviously something you'll need to consider if you do purchase one of these. And the other thing that I wanted to show you was these little springs. You can see the other one over there, and we've got this one this side. And if I push down on the wheelie bar, and this is basically what happens when you accelerate hard to a wheelie, this will jump up, which pushes those springs up, and this kind of adds some resistance to keep this movement under some kind of control, so it's not just slamming into the plastic and doing damage. So obviously these will break over time, depending on how much you use it and how aggressive you are. So one of the other options later on may be more beneficial rather than keep replacing these springs, but again, it's up to you. It just depends on how much you use it as to how frequently they break. As you can see guys, we got the Midnight Pumpkin out today. Going to give her a maiden voyage, and as you can see, you know, a little bit of throttle. She's wanting to wheelie. Got a little bit of a left-hand steer going on. If that's going to help. Where are we? Get her in frame. So there we go. I'm doing this one-handed today. I've printed out this thumb piece on my 3D printer. It's designed for this certain size of wheel. I've got some with bigger sort of turning wheels on it, so these don't fit. I'd have to resize it, but this is actually perfect. As you can see, I'll turn it around. So as you can see with that there, works really easy, so I can do backwards, forwards as needed. So turning with the wheelie is because if you turn and accelerate, it will wheelie. So as you can see, if you're into this kind of thing and you want a wheelie car, say with a much better battery, it would hold the wheelies for much longer. But you can see this is the bog standard 540 can with quite an old NiCad, 3000 milliamp hour NiCad, and it's still got plenty of go without upgrading any of that stuff. So we'll try to get some footage alongside it now. That's a flat out turn. You see they don't want to tip over that easy, and we've got a bit of gravel over there, so we can see what it's like. Just trimming up the throttle slightly. It was wanting to go backwards when I got it out. Get it off onto the dirt, bit of gravel. Something's popped off. Something's popped off already. So let's have a look, see what we've done. Didn't take much. Something's obviously come adrift. Hopefully I've not broken the servo horn. So let's have a quick look, see what we've done here. I think the actual servo horn is stripped out, so we didn't get much recording done there, because Yeah, servo horn's actually stripped out. Okay, obviously not a great servo horn comes with them. Gonna have to upgrade that. Never even got to roll it. Look, paintwork on these corners still looks like new. So we're going to cut this one here then, guys. Unfortunately, the Midnight Pumpkin will have to be videoed again another day. The next video that's coming is the WPLB 24. It's a military truck that we've got coming. So that's going to be probably a 3 or 4 part build. I know I said that for this one and it ended up 8, but I've not got to do any painting or anything. It's already in blue and white paint job. So if you like this video, guys, if you could like, share and subscribe, put me on your Instagram and your Facebook, get the word out, and you know, I'll get on and bring out some more videos. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.